This one scene always confused me.
You want it to be one way.
What?
You want it to be one way.
Man, I don't
want
know
it to be one
Man,
way.
stop. Stop saying that.
But after going through something personal where I was kind of powerless to change the outcome of a really difficult situation, this scene popped in my head, completely recontextualized. And I finally get what it means. But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it. The Wire has always been my favorite show and one of the greatest TV shows ever. It brought to life some of the most legendary characters we've ever seen, like Avon, Omar, Stringer Bell, McNulty, Kima, Chris, Snoop, Bubbles, Prop Joe, Michael, and the list goes on. But probably the most divisive and most hated character on The Wire is Marlo, because unlike fan favorite characters like Avon and Omar, he completely lacks morals or principles, doesn't follow any code, respect anyone, or have feelings about anything. He just wants to be the most feared kingpin and have his name ring out in the streets of Baltimore.
Prison and graveyards full of boys who want to grind.
Point is, they wore it. It's my turn to wear it now.
But of course, with these amazing characters, The Wire has some of the most memorable and quotable scenes ever. Like Avon breaking down how dangerous the game is to his nephew D'Angelo.
The thing is, you only got to fuck up once. Be a little slow, be a little late, just once. And how you ain't gonna never be slow, never be late? You can't plan for no shit like this, man. It's life.
Omar clowning Weebay and Avon mid-shootout.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
Senator Clay Davis just being Clay Davis.
Major crimes? Shit. They gonna come talk to me about money laundering in West Baltimore? Shit. Looking forward to working with you.
Shouldn't you be dead to me?
Shit. I took it easy on you, son.
And one of my favorite scenes from the show.
They're gonna go down in them corners, let them people know. Word did not get back to me. Let them know Marlo stepped to any motherfucker, Omar, Barksdale, whoever. My name is my name.
But like I said, that one scene with the security guard confronting Marlo has always baffled me and kind of lived rent-free in my head for years. For context, it's the opening in season 4, episode 4 called Refugees, where Marlo, who at this point is wearing the crown on the streets, is the #1 kingpin in Baltimore, especially after winning his war with Avon, Avon being locked up, and his partner Stringer Bell being killed by Omar and brother Muzone. Throughout this season, we see Marlo, who we know will have anyone killed at any time for absolutely no reason, basically the King Von of Baltimore. But we see him throughout this season, including the opening scene of this episode, losing tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, to old heads in these private poker games. And it's interesting because we see these old heads kind of talk trash to Marlo, have jokes for him, laugh at him losing and all of that, which is something we never see anybody else get away with on this show.
One day soon, I'm walking out with a rose here.
Well, you've been going to school up in this here room, son. I suspect you're gonna walk out here with Morgan fucking Freeman to drive it for you, too.
And Marlo doesn't seem to take it personal for whatever reason. But after losing his last hand of poker and kind of getting humiliated, he leaves the building and goes across the street to the corner store. There's a security guard working there who Marlo intentionally makes and holds eye contact with. So he knows the security guard is watching him, and for absolutely no reason goes to pay for water, then steals 2 lollipops before looking directly at the security guard again, clearly trying to instigate a confrontation with the security guard. And the security guard reluctantly follows Marlo out the store and confronts him.
The fuck? You think I dream of coming to work up in this shit on a Sunday morning? Tell all my friends what a good job I got? I'm working to support a family, man. Pretend I ain't talking to you. Pretend like I ain't even on this earth. I know what you are. Now, I ain't stepping two, but I am a man. And you just clip that shit and act like you don't even know I'm there.
I don't.
I'm here.
Like I said, after going through a completely unrelated but really tough situation, this scene popped in my head for some reason. I really related to this moment. How I see this scene now and how I started feeling about it recently is that sometimes in life, we're just doing the best we can with what we have, and then we run into a Marlo, which is a moment in life coming at us. Random, difficult, and impossible to escape, and something we didn't cause or ask for. But that's life, right? Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes things go wrong. People that we know and trusted do things that we would never expect them to do or could have ever prepared for. But here we are like the security guard, just trying to deal with it, just trying to handle things the best way we can. It's like we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, trying to be good people and take care of our responsibilities. Why is life doing this to us right now? But again, sometimes life is Marlo and it ain't trying to hear all of that.
Look, I told you I wasn't stepping two. I ain't disrespecting you, son.
No matter how we try to deal with an impossible situation or stop things from getting worse, sometimes life does not give a fuck.
You want it to be one way.
What?
You want it to be one way.
Man, I don't
You want
know
it to
what
be one
Man,
way.
stop. Stop saying that.
But it's the other way.
On the surface, Marlo is just a sociopath. He didn't have control in the previous situation where he lost his money and got embarrassed at the poker game. So he went and found the first person that he could get into a confrontation with and exert power over. Later in the episode, Chris and Snoop, Marlo's hitmen, end up putting the security guard at a vacant, which means RIP for absolutely no reason at all. But just going back to the words Marlo said, you want it one way, but it's the other way. In the context of that scene, it could mean a few things. It could be Marlo saying, you want to be able to call me out or confront me without the consequences that come with it. But that ain't how it works. Because this is Marlo we're talking about. So the consequences of the guard talking back, as Chris said, was RIP. Or it could be Marlo saying, you expect things to be equal and fair, but it's not. The world is ruled by power, and if you don't have anything, you're nothing. I think there are a lot of interpretations that you can come up with from that scene. But like I said, that scene and those words, for whatever reason, popped in my head recently when I was going through something. You want it one way, but it's the other way. And I just felt those words because sometimes, no matter how much we invest into a thing, person, or relationship, no matter how bad we want something or someone to be one way, sometimes it's the other way.
But it's the other way.
That's life. And sometimes we don't have the power to change things. So we have to accept that. We have to realize that this is not going our way. And if we chase it, metaphorically, we end up like the security guard, in a vacant, RIP, whether that's mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. Because a bad situation can be so draining. And yeah, just talking about the show specifically, the security guard was tripping for following Marlo out of that store. Because whether he knew who Marlo was exactly or not, he knew Marlo was in the streets. So him confronting Marlo in the first place was just dumb. But for whatever reason, that scene gave me clarity for a moment in life and helped me contextualize and move past something I was dealing with. And I really hope this video made sense to you, because sometimes, whether it's fair or not, it's just the other way. But thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video, and don't forget to join the Discord to continue the conversation over there, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.